Hello everyone, Obi-Wan here and welcome back to Timberborn, where in the last episode we finally started working on badwater extraction, and I just noticed I forgot to set this to store explosives. We're currently trying to save up a bit of explosives so that we can rework this area down here, because we constantly have power problems down here. And also up here we want to do some terraforming to bring in some additional recreation facilities in the form of swimming pools, and over on this side we cleared all of this out so that we can construct a badwater discharge that works automatically out of sluices. To do that, we need to bring a path over here so we can clean up these final bits and pieces over here. Same over here and over here. Just extend the path. Can reach all of that. And down here, let's increase priority for these medical beds, because for some reason we have a lot of injured beavers. All right, and for this project, first of all, let's delete this pile over on this side. Let's also delete this gatherer over here. I want to get another gatherer flag to here and one to here, specializing or prioritizing mangrove. Don't know if we need two, but just in case. Then have this free for an additional scratcher. Yeah, see though, this one produces 300 horsepower compared to like the 200 these four wheels produce. I would say we are going to demolish all of these mangroves in here. Oh wait, maybe not demolish, not replant them, and then mark them for cutting. And then over here, we can now finally start landscaping. So let's unlock dynamite for here and here. When we come up here, we can also start putting down the explosives to this area. Okay, the dynamite here is in. Speaking of explosives, is this working at 100%? Yes, it is. Okay, so now all of this area is cleared. We can demolish all of these wheels and copy what we already have on this side. Now we need 3 levees again. Put the big wheel in the center. Downward shaft, upward shaft. Nice, that looks good. And we definitely no longer need this one as soon as these are ready. I think it's more important to use this space for one additional building. I think an additional planker makes sense. Let's unpause all of these gear workshops. Okay, I don't want to leave it for now. Let's delete this. I want to rework the entire area.
What?
This is just not going to support us anytime longer. So what we are going to do is use the right tool for first things. Mark all of these for deletion. Then the second thing we notice is we can't reach the downward power shaft, so nothing is being built over here. So let's pause, let's delete this as well. And then we will temporarily need levees in here. Well, the levees will stay, but we need them to reach the construction sites for this and this. Yeah, this looks highly inefficient with all of these buildings not running. That, what I'm currently doing, would be the perfect construction project for a drought. But unfortunately, we just had one, so I don't want to wait and do nothing while this is running in an insanely inefficient state and not producing the resources we need. Right, so with the last levee in place, they should now be able to build this downwards power shaft. We now have 2 wheels running, so we're producing 500 horsepower just with these 2. I think it also makes sense to close the gaps on these sides with more levees. Right, and now with all of these in place, what I want to do is build the gear workshops right here. Delete that, delete that, delete that, and delete that. We'll then place industrial lumber mills all the way to here. Another butt scratcher at the front.
What did he say?
And we have a bad height approaching. Right, that would also have worked to replace all of these areas, so that is a bit annoying. We currently have 69 gears, so I lowered the priority for these 3 to be built. This should be enough for what we are currently trying to do. We just need that for the power shafts. And we also need to mark some of these resources for demolition as well. And then in landscaping, I want to have levees all the way through here, and then double platforms all the way to here. And that's what we are going to use to move the power over to these buildings, and also to connect over to this side to the fermenters. Okay, never mind. I have a way better idea. We can delete all of these things again. We don't need that. We will leave the levees in place to, again, increase the flow speed of the water. But what we can do instead is, on this side, we can just build a platform and then ladder here, and then just run a power shaft through from here to here. One more thing I just noticed is we have homeless beavers. But what we can now do is we can either go for the massive barracks, or maybe even better, go for the large row house and use that over here where we want to have the aqueduct, and this should be almost the height we need. Just to be sure, let's use the smaller row house and just build a row of these right here. And then we basically never have to worry about living space again.
Really?
Oh, and look at these, they're all done. Let's detonate them. Nice. This can go, and we can demolish up to here, maybe. Right, and then on this side, let's add size 2 platforms. Shouldn't have deleted the path. That was already in the red space. And then in landscaping, let's add a row of double floodgates. They should be at 1.9. That's the level we want to have here. I guess with the amount of bad water we have and the slow speed at which explosives are produced, it might make sense to just have a second explosives factory back here. So let's go to landscaping and add another one of these right here. Path between them, and also for power, let's just connect them to share, and then we'll add one compact wheel here, one here, and then I guess it makes sense to put another, no, not a dam piece, a levee behind it. And let's high prioritize that so it gets built before the factory. And right here on the other side, I just noticed what we can do is extend the path to here, mark all of these resources for demolition. And then with the bushes removed, we can use our TNT to get rid of the entire mountain range in this area and use the irrigated land to grow some more crops. All right, the bad tide started. So let's raise the floodgates over on this side. We can lower that to 0. Oh, don't go in this area. Come on. Oh no, I can already see bad water spilling in here. I was too slow at lowering that. Okay, it's not too bad. It's not a lot. I wonder how bad the contamination is going to be. So this bad water will go in here, start to tint that slightly red. I can't see any contamination spread yet, so I guess we are fine. Oh, you know what I just noticed? Look at these amount of trees over here. That means we can unpause all of these lumberjacks and have them go to work. And on this side, everything here can pretty much be paused. Although we can just unpause our builder's hut. We still have enough beavers, so we don't need to unpause all of this for now. Let's just leave it as is, and that should be fine. But we can definitely work on this side of the river to get our new power project in. So we'll add levees here, and one there, and one there. And then, of course, another one in here, just for good measure. Go to power wheels, add the large wheel, like this. And ideally, I want that to be connected. So let's add another levee. No, not dam piece. Levee. And then stairs here and there. And then on the back side, maybe it makes sense to have the T intersection in here. Can add this to here, then add power shafts to here, and then this one. I hope no one gets stranded on the dam like last time. Okay, never mind. I just realized something that is even better than what I'm currently doing here. Really sorry if this must be really painful to watch. Let me demolish this area and then I'll show you what the plan is.
One eternity later.
Alright, so we'll add a second levee to here, and then one to this area, one to this area. We'll then fill in this entire thing here. And then what we can do is if you go to power, use the large wheel, we'll add one to here and one to here. We might on this side still need the stairs to get up here. Just add 2. Make it a double stair, just for the looks. Same on this side. This and this. Alright, the bad tide has already ended. So on this side, what we are going to do is we'll add power wheels like this, upward shaft in this direction, the downward shaft in this direction, and then we can delete this one. And then down here, we can add a bunch of fermenters. So that's 4 of them in total. All of them need path in here, like this. And then we can delete these fermenters on this side. Maybe this is the spot for the temporary forester. Let's see how far that guy can reach if we put it in here. Yeah, far enough. So we'll do this and then delete these fermenters on this side, all of that, and then plant all of these with mangroves. And then also plant, I think, up to here. This is where the gatherer flag went to, right? Oh no, it's one more even. Do this, double check. Yes, that's fine. Then, oh yeah, over here, we need to change the height of these to 0. And this one as well. So now everything starts to come back and we have power. The only thing that is still operating on its own small power wheel is the oil press, but I think that's fine. Also, we do have this done, so let's high prioritize these rubble. Not a huge fan of this double path over here. This is slightly annoying, but I think it's something we have to deal with. There's no other way to get proper symmetry in here. Everything is cleaned up, so we can delete this path, delete that path, delete that path. Bring in the power shaft first so I can see what I'm doing. Straight shaft through here, and then one on this side and one this side. Nice! So that looks a lot better than what it used to be. I really hope it all works as intended. Oh, also all of these are already in. My goodness, these beavers are quick. So that means in well-being we should be able to add the swimming pools to here. It's just one too short, but we do have dynamite. Let's dynamite our way out of this problem. Over here, do we need extract for that? Yeah, we do, which we don't have. So let's do twice instead. Oh, one thing I just noticed, these need to be height 1, because that's what helps overflow on this side. So then we get power and water back on this area. We're currently not making any metal blocks and the number cruncher is not working. Yeah, a lot better. I really hope that we will still have enough power down in this area, even with the split back in, but we'll see. Okay, so all the wheels are moving and yeah, they produce a ton of power. This should be plenty to power whatever we are going to put down here. So that is, yeah, that's definitely all fine. Oh, what we could do is this one spot over here, we can put the oil press in here. Yeah, let's high prioritize this forester, and as soon as all of this is planted, we'll move the oil press to over here. I think that's a good idea. We still have these few trees over here. Let's stop these from being planted. And then I guess this one here, you don't do anything. You can go, and then this will be the spot where we'll put in the water wheel. Not the water wheel, the water storage, which will not store water, but canola oil. Nice, we reached 81 beavers, so we are now above 80 for the first time on just 7 breeding pods. I think that should roughly be the limit we can get. But we also have 2,000 signs, so I guess it makes sense to continue unlocking stuff that we need. First of all, let's high prioritize these explosives. Want to get the swimming pools in. Right, that was easy. Stay clear, everyone. Ah, different height. And another one here. Man, putting explosives down one by one, that takes a long time. Let's just try and add the centrifuge somewhere in this area. We do have enough bed water still, even with 2 explosive factories. So, the centrifuge is gears, which we have exactly 40. That's perfect. Planks and metal. This needs 200 power. Yeah, that's fine. Let's put it in here, and then we'll path along this side, and then on the back side we'll build a levee here. We will build a second levee there, utilize the massive wheel again, just like this, and then we can bring a shaft down to here and there. Do this sort of thing just to get on the other side. Right, and then for the moment we only need straight shafts and a curve in here, so that should be fine. But we have the option to split it out into different areas just in case we need to. If you want to continue on that side or that side, we have the option. We now have enough power on this area, I guess. And then on this tiny 2x2 spot, and put another tank, and in this one store extract. Alright, this is already looking very promising on this side over here, which is good. We still have 3 injured beavers, but I think that's fine. Let's add another builder's hut right here to speed up with all of these construction projects we currently have going. I also wonder, with the amount of resources we are transporting, if it makes sense to add another hauling post to the whole to our entire operation here. Could bring another one over here. Yeah, let's do this. We have another hauling post. Let's put it here. Also low priority, and then yeah, the rest can be some decoration stuff. I haven't unlocked the bench yet. So let's put a bench in here. 2 lanterns. Why not? It looks like I completely misjudged how quickly we would go through our food without anything here working. Look at that, we are down to 190 and it's just berries. So, just in time, the first fermenter finished, which means we'll do fermented cassavas. Let's high prioritize all of them. Fermented cassavas, high prioritize. Soybeans, high priority. Soybeans. We need these done, like, instantly. Oh, this one is not having... This one doesn't have power because I forgot to put in the shafts in here. Okay, and now everything is working again. Let's hope that this will improve our supply of food. Can also empty this one. And for this forester, there's just a single line of mangroves to grow. And then we can remove that as well. Yeah, look at the power. We are making 2,000 and we only need 500. That is slight overkill, this contraption, but it looks amazing, right? Oh, I forgot that I didn't mean to plant down here because the gatherer is not able to reach it. So this guy has done his job. We can now delete the oil press and move that to here. Don't need high priority on that one because we have enough oil in here. Let's also replace this bench with another breeding pot. I think that makes more sense. We need more beavers to fuel all of the new industry we just built. Okay, detonate this one. This is done. And now would be great. Do we already have extract? They started building it. It's almost done. We are short on gears again. Which makes sense because the gear stuff is not being built at the moment. So let's high prioritize that as well. Right, so all the gear workshops are in. Should start seeing more gears. But because I really want to get that in, let's for the moment use the single dynamite again. Okay, let's detonate this one. And then just one more to go. What's going on here? Where are you? Oh god, how did you end up down there? How does that even work?
God, that's hugely impressive.
Let's try to help him. We'll build this with highest priority possible. And I still have absolutely no clue how you ended up in this predicament. Yeah, he's also unwell. Let's... Well, wait a second. Let's do a rescue mission. We need that at 24/7. Sorry, it's night. But we need the decontamination pot, 400 signs. Yes, please. Highest priority on that one. Okay, someone build the stairs. Can you come out of that now? Unemployed. Chilling in the bad water. Dude, what's wrong with you?
Stop it. Get some help.
Okay, here we go. He finally decided to run away. Unfortunately out of gears for the decontamination pot again, but that should be ready in a couple of seconds, I hope. Yes, it's all sorted. Oh, but that need extract. Now we need to high prioritize the extract factory. Oh, also, it looks like this one needs power. So we can't build it here. Oh. Yeah, let's do this. We will take this gatherer flag over here. Shove that down here. We'll then in landscaping dynamite that. Delete you. And then we'll just put down a levee over here. Decontamination pot, and that way it should be connected to power. And then we also need you at high priority, and for that to work, you as well. Some genius engineer over here forgot to put in the last power shaft to connect the centrifuge. Okay, here we go. Now we have power at the centrifuge, which means we should start seeing extract being made. So I'm not sure if centrifuge 2 explosive factories are too much for that one tiny pump, but we can just put you here. Also fits perfectly with a path, so that's good. And we already have extract, so now we just need to wait for the extract to be delivered to the decontamination pot. Nice. Delivered? Where's the unwell beaver? He's working. He is working in the centrifuge.
Really?
Obviously. This guy just loves chemicals. He's chilling in the bad water. He's not working the centrifuge. Yeah, sure, bro. Why not? That is completely fine for me. We can also add a decontamination pot into this small gap over here. Let's do it like this. And then put something behind it. Some decoration that screams everything is safe and don't worry. Yeah, like the brazier. That's the perfect thing to put just behind all of these gases and bad water that's extracted. Now I have the feeling that we need more farmhouses. There's constantly crops that are not harvested. I would assume some of it is because we are already full in storage. But we will extend this area anyway, so might as well just get the additional farmhouse in now. Also, we do have all the planks in the world we need, so let's still... I forgot that these are connected. Whoops. Let's add another gear workshop. High prioritize, please. Right, so now we have 4 industrial lumber mills and 4 gear workshops. That should be fine. Where's our unwell beaver? Still spending time in here. I think down here we can just fill all of this with kohlrabis. And then over here, let's just plant half of this with eggplants and then all of this with corn. Yeah, the food factory is a 3x3 building. I definitely want to utilize the power we have available in here just because it's so much. Speaking of power, we don't need this power wheel anymore. We don't need this shaft anymore. Okay, so here's our contaminated friend. Let's see where he is going. Oh, he's taking a drink. Okay, that's fine. Let's detonate this. We don't need that anymore. You are going in the right direction, my friend. Ah, yeah, I think he wants to go into the decontamination pool. Nice. Okay, so this works. We cleared out all of this area over on this side. So let's go to food factory, and just put 2 of them next to each other. Let's low prioritize that for a moment. Low. Let's leave it on standard. Should be quick enough. Landscaping, dynamite, all of these, max priority, and then also let's dynamite all of these, max priority as well. So right here we have the final piece of dynamite, and now we can put in the swimming pools. 1, 2, connect with path, like this. Okay, that is great. So now let's do this sort of thing, and also want to delete this one. And then this is the spot where we will have the stairs, and then we have this area here to play with. Oh, the first food factory is already done. So let's make corn rations in here. We'll make eggplant rations in here. All of the dynamite is ready to detonate. Just like this. Oh, also look at this. The fermenters are so quick. All of the storage is filled and they are now all sitting on their butts. So 4 fermenters were able to completely fill up our storage with food in an incredibly short amount of time. Which means, I think, we should add more storage for food. At least for the 2 out of the fermenter. So let's go to large warehouses and just add 2 of these here and here. Again, as a solid structure, these should be perfectly fine here to serve as foundation for the aqueduct. And then we can store fermented soybeans in here and fermented cassavas in here. And I have the suspicion we need 2 more of these for the eggplant and corn rations. Yeah, let's do this. Rotate these. These ones will store eggplant and these ones will store corn rations. 2 platforms and a path. Okay, so that was quite the adventure, just as the bad tide is approaching, or another one is approaching. We will deal with that in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!